And now the Hansons and Hiatus podcast with Nate and Alexis.
Happy Friday, fuckers. It is episode 168 of the Hansons on Hiatus podcast. I'm your host, Nate. This is my wife, Alexis.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
And don't forget to support the podcast. buymeacoffee.com/Hansons on Hiatus. You can buy us some virtual beers.
And you will happily chug them.
I sure will.
I will sip them.
Every Friday, motherfucker. You know, it was already my anniversary of my beer chug.
When did you start? Was it
2018.
May or?
It was like May 17th or something like that, or maybe a little bit before that.
Felicidades. Congratulations.
It is 8 years.
Wow. Been chugging a beer for 8 years.
I was going to end it. And because when I do end it, I want to do this big compilation of just like me going, Happy Friday, fuckers, Happy Friday. Or, you know, whatever, like, you know, just having it go boom, 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 like with some of the best ones. Not all of them, because some of them I'm just like sitting in the kitchen or whatever.
Like 8 years, that's going to be a long video.
Yeah, I know. Well, and that's how I got to figure out how to do it. And that's why I continue to do it in horizontal mode, or, you know, instead of landscape like the kids do today. Because I started it off like that. But now, like, I figured when I end it and I want to do this big video with all of them together, I don't want to have some like cut off and stuff like that, so I just kept it going. But I don't know. I was gonna end it on this and or this year and say, you know, I'm gonna still do them. I'm just not gonna do them every Friday or whatever. But I was busy with Camonito's video and like a bunch of other stuff. You know, a lot of people visiting and stuff. So I didn't get around to it. But I can always end it whenever. I can do it like on New Year's 1 year or something like that.
How many beers has that been? I wonder.
I mean, let's see. 8 years. I mean, I've done a couple extra ones because I did one for like, I know I've done some for like IPA day, or I did a couple for like voting, or
I'm just talking about Fridays.
Oh, just Fridays. 52 weeks times 8, 416.
Wow.
Yeah.
Seems like there should be more.
I know, right? Man, but once a week for.
So when you go to the doctor and they're like, "Do you drink casually?" You're like, "Yes."
Yes. Once a week.
I start once a week.
Yep.
Anyway,
Hansonsonhiatus.com. You can visit the merch shop there. We got all the links to the podcast. We have lots of different things for sale in the store.
Oh, yeah. Fanny packs, T-shirts, buttons, pillowcases, pins. Father's Day's coming up. Get some Father's Day merch. Or if your dad likes beer, there's a lot of beer chugging merch.
True.
Monito merch. There's all sorts of stuff.
Yes. And there's also the link to become a monthly Fucky supporter. If you're enjoying the show and the stories and the good time and you'd like to be a supporter of the podcast, for $1 a month, you can be a low Fucky. For $5 a month, you can be a medium Fucky. And for $10 a month, you can be a big old Fucky.
And we love all our Fuckies, paid and free.
That's right. I want to thank some of our paid Fuckies. I want to thank Brandon, Jen, Crazy Mark, Russ G, Adam K, Doug T, Justin, Jose, Liz, Sydney, Luis, Manny, Spandex Thor, Brian P, Antonio, Chrissy, Christina, Stephanie, Kimberly, Tom, Miss Nikki D, Melissa, Eric, Lindsay, Jasmine, Jorge, Stephanie, Andrea, Brittany, Jackson, Jared, and Samantha. Thank you so much.
That was great. We really appreciate you guys. Thank you so very much.
Mucho. And as usual, like, follow, share, subscribe, Spotify, YouTube, Instagrams, iTunes, and YouTube Music at Hansons on Hiatus.
We be there.
We be everywhere. You know, I just saw that they're doing video podcasts now on, I want to say Amazon Music.
Oh.
That's different. Yeah, because we do Spotify and YouTube. And I think, are we on Amazon Music? I think we are.
I don't know.
I think we are.
I don't listen to Amazon Music.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do.
I mean, you just don't have a subscription anymore.
True.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Down with the subscription.
Yeah, so if anybody doesn't like Spotify or YouTube for some reason, and you want to listen to Amazon or watch us on Amazon Music, let me know. I don't know if maybe there's a way I can automate it, but like right now I have to do these separately. And YouTube doesn't really do much for us. I don't really curate our channel or anything. I don't spend time on there and, you know, trying to get followers and stuff like that. I just kind of, Spotify's our main thing. I just do YouTube because I know some people watch on their TV and in their cars, and it's a little bit easier to do that.
Oh, yeah,
so,
for sure.
But yeah, so if you guys like Amazon Music and you want to see some video podcasts on there, let me know, and I will see if I can figure it out.
Yeah,
I'm going to figure it out. I just see if it's easy.
Right, we'll see.
All right, well, let's get to some comments from the last episode.
Sounds good to me. happy birthday, feliz cumpleaños, que bonito, and a bunch of emojis. And that is from our good friend Jose in Atlanta.
Yeah, thank you. Muchas gracias, Jose.
Yes, thank you so much, Jose.
Yeah, yeah. And also, Jose with EP1 Superstore
Yes.
had provided our cameras for us. So
They
thank you so
did.
much for that.
You're
Actually, yours
seeing-
broke, but it wasn't his fault. I
Oh.
can't remember what happened with it. Was it just not recognizing it or something?
I don't know.
Maybe the
Probably
light wouldn't go on.
user error.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's definitely us. But
Thank
yeah,
you.
but that's why mine looks so fantastic.
Mhm.
My camera.
Epon, what is it? Epon,
EP1 Superstore.
eponsuperstore.com.
I don't know if it might be eponatl.com.
You got the things over there. Little, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Jose.
Good job, Lex.
We don't go to the Epon store for the
Yeah,
pawn shop.
eponatl.com.
There we go. eponatl.com.
Epon.
Okay. Next comment after I butchered that.
Oh, nope. There's the last comment.
Oh, that was it? Oh,
Yeah.
shoot. I'm sorry. I thought there was
Yeah.
another one. Dang.
That was a comment from me,
Oh.
and it also is happy birthday, que bonito.
Oh.
And you said that you were walking que bonito around the
Mm-hmm.
neighborhood, and there was a guy that recognized que bonito from the internet.
He did. Well, he always sees us in Potty Island. He has this little tiny dog named Pookies, and it's this tiny
Pookies.
this little tiny chihuahua.
Sounds like a pimp in Atlanta.
Oh yeah.
You guys going over to Pookie's house?
Pookies. I love Pookies, but little tiny chihuahua, little old girl chihuahua, so cute. And she says hi to Que Bonito once in a while. Saw him, and he was like, "Hey, I saw Que Bonito on Facebook, and it said to be his friend, and I saw his video, and happy birthday, and this and that, and
Oh,
whatever."
nice.
So we got a new follower.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah,
And
that's great.
have you met him before, or that was the first time you guys had talked?
I've met him before, but we didn't. It's just like, "Hey, your dog's cute. Hey, your dog's cute," and that's it.
Okay.
So he saw him on his own on Facebook
very
and was like,
cool.
"Oh, I was like, give us a follow on Instagram too,
Please.
please."
Yeah. And if anybody else is not following us at Hansons on Hiatus or Que Monito at Que Monito the Pug, please do. I would
Please
appreciate
follow
it.
him. We want him to be super famous so we don't have to work anymore.
Yeah, and then we can be like Doug the Pug. And
Yes.
Doug the Pug's not even that cute.
He's really not with
I
that
mean,
big old tongue. Like
I mean, he's old, but yeah.
I appreciate a pug, but there's way.
He was.
cuter pugs.
It was more the parents being creative, and
Yeah.
they would do like funny videos with him and stuff. He's
course.
getting old though, man.
Yes, poor Doug the pug.
What else happened this week? Oh, you had a run in with some gentlemen, I hear.
I
Some
did.
guys that just got in town.
Well, I was on a little puppy walk again. So many things happen when I'm on a
On a puppy walk.
Kimonito walk. So I'm walking around and I see these two guys biking, and I think I just sent you a picture of Fifth Ave. It's really slow right now. Slow season.
Low season. Slow and low.
Slow and low season. Not a lot of people around. And these two guys are biking on Fifth, and I'm just like, there's a whole bike trail next block over. Why are you biking on Fifth? But he goes
Move it,
by
buddy.
and he's like, "Buenos dias, good morning." And then I just hear, I'm like, "Good morning." And then as they pass me, I hear him go, "Dude, there's so many hot girls here." Like, oh my God. He's like freaking out.
They're everywhere.
I was like, oh, thanks.
There you
There
go.
are a lot of women around here.
It's your hair, babe.
It is.
It looks all voluptuous.
Oh, I didn't have it down at the time. So.
Okay.
he
Well,
just-
must be just you.
And he probably saw me at my worst. So that's great.
Yeah.
In the morning.
I wanted to bring up, so one of our neighbors broke up, or her and her boyfriend broke up.
Right.
I don't know what happened exactly, but
Don't need to know.
had a bunch of his stuff. And what did she tell you that she did with it?
Well, let me back up a little
Okay,
bit.
sorry.
Because they have broken up. It's one of those couples. They've been together a long time, but they've broken up before, got back together, broken up, got back together. So this is something we've heard before. All his stuff's still here. He won't come get his stuff. He's ignoring me, blah, blah, blah. This time they're broken up for good. He's got a new lady, whatever. And she's been begging him, like, come get your shit. I need to clear it out. I want like a girl vibe. I don't want any of this shit here. Get it out of here. And told him to come pick it up or I'm going to throw it all away. She threw it all away. He didn't come,
Ooh,
including clothes, photos, and a passport.
And he's a Mexican. Like, he's a Mexican citizen.
Mexican citizen. And then she goes, well, I'm not that heartless. Like, if I throw the passport away, someone could take it and use his identity, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, oh, thank God you took the passport out and brought it in safe or sound. Ripped it up, threw it away.
What?
So
Well, I guess I mean,
Godspeed.
that is not right. I don't think. But what would be the? How long do you keep? Not even just the passport, just stuff. Like how long? What do you do with that? And I would like to know. There's always two sides to every story.
True.
What is this person saying? Like, oh, I'll come get it. Like, why? If it's your stuff and you have like legal documents, why would you not come get it? Are we hearing the full story?
She said she's been messaging him. She hasn't heard from him. And like over a month, I think they've been broken up a couple of months now. Haven't heard from him. Like nothing. If it was me, I would have taken everything, put it in a trash bag, and put it in the basement, like in our building.
True.
I've been like, you need to coordinate with me when to come get this, or the landlord. Like somebody, not me. It's trash bag and get it out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah. Have you ever done that? I mean, not that, but like, have you ever gotten rid of an ex's stuff? Or somebody's?
Have not. I did. One of my exes. I didn't throw his stuff away because we were still living together at the time. But it still makes me smile huge to this day. My roommate that I was moving in with, she told me a nice little trick to get back at him that will make me smile forever. And at the time, I was like, this is gross or this is fucked up, but it really helped me get over him and like through it. She was like, you don't have to destroy anything. You don't have to be crazy. Just when he goes to work one day, go in the bathroom, take his toothbrush, do a little on the rim of the toilet inside the toilet bowl and just put it back. He's going to be brushing his teeth with that for a long time.
Oh, my God.
So that's exactly what I did, and it still makes me smile to this day. He deserved it.
Yeah. It makes you wonder, like, if anybody's ever done something to you that you didn't know about. I can't think, like, I've only lived with, like, one ex, and I don't think she moved out, so she took all her shit, so I didn't really have it. Actually, no. She super weird. So like we had
other girlfriends before me.
So we had we bought like a condo together or whatever, and she moved out and then stopped paying her half of the mortgage, and I couldn't afford it all by myself. So I was like, this is like fucked up. Like you're fucking me over or whatever. So it was during the housing bubble or whatever, like the 2008 housing thing or whatever, where they were just letting anybody get a fucking place with like nothing basically. So there at the time they were doing this thing called Keys for Cash, and they basically they said like, hey, we'll give you $2,000 to just move out and not fuck the place up. Because people were like, mad at the bank, so they're like putting holes in the wall or whatever. So I took the cash and I just kept it all.
Yeah, that's like, good.
Fuck that.
I would have done this. I mean, she left.
Yeah, but I did. There was like in the guest room, there was a dresser, and I didn't sleep in the guest room, so there was a dresser and it had like some of her clothes and stuff in it. Yeah. And I just never did anything with it until like we moved, and I was dating another girl afterwards, and she like opened, and there was like a bunch of women's like clothes and stuff in there, and she's like, "What the fuck?" And I was like,
"My sisters."
Yeah, no, I was like, I told her, she's like, that's fucking weird. Like, why wouldn't you throw it away? And I was like, I don't know. It's not my, like, what am I, like, I don't know. I just felt shitty throwing it away.
I'd be like, I didn't even know it was in there.
Yeah. But the only thing I did do was not to a girl, but to a roommate. Like, we used to have this battle, like me and this guy in college that did not get along, and we lived together. We're just random roommates. And I probably told this story to you before, but I worked at Hollister. So, I like censored all of his clothes because he wouldn't take them out of the washer dryer. So I put sensors on them all before I left. And then right when we were moving out, you got to clean the place. We shared a bathroom that was in the hall. And my mom was there because, I was in college and she was helping me pack and move out or whatever. Yeah. And she had cleaned the bathroom. And we went out and came back and he had shit in the toilet and overflowed it. And there was like shit all over the floor.
Oh, my God.
I was so fucking pissed. So I did a similar thing. I took his toothbrush and rubbed it in that shitty toilet, put it right back.
Oh my God.
Never told him.
Get out. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Well, who does that? That's disgusting.
I know. He was just being an asshole. I mean, we were being dicks to each other. We're friends now. I mean, we're like friends on Facebook now, but
sorry.
Yeah, so I can never run for office because
no. Just admit it. Not anything we talk about on this podcast we could never. I mean, well, actually
we can never get too famous because a lot of this stuff will come back at us.
Yeah, true. I mean,
yeah, but anyway, I looked up back to the passport. That's really fucked up because passports are not easy to get and they're expensive. And I
Yes.
looked up how much they are in Mexico, and a 3-year passport is 1,800 pesos, which is like $100.
That's not bad.
So, yeah. Well, it's cool that you can do different years. Like in
Yeah.
the U.S., it's just 10 years, right? That's all
Yeah.
you can get. 6 years is 2,500 pesos, which is, what's that, like 130, $40.
Yeah.
And then 10 years, like most people get, is 4,300 pesos, which is like $230 or something. So that's kind of what it is, right? In the States, like
Yeah.
$200, $300 or
Yeah.
something like that.
200, I think.
So that's
Now
quite a
I
bit
don't
of
know.
money.
Yeah. a
So
lot of
that's
money.
pretty shitty. Like
I
with
know.
the passport, I would have at least kept that. Like that's
Yeah.
that's not taking up any space or anything
Right.
like that. You know,
I would have
so-
fucked with him, be like, I threw everything away.
Yeah,
And just kept it and like mail it to him
no,
or something.
she should have just drawn a little mustache on him
Yeah.
or something, and then they wouldn't let him pass it. Like, you don't have a mustache.
That would have been hilarious.
Yeah. So anyway,
Oh my God.
so let's talk about the weekend.
Yeah.
K Monito's big birthday bash.
Off the charts eventful.
I
I'm
would
going to
say-
answer for you.
Yeah, eventful. One of the days was not great. The
Okay.
other one was good,
But
but
eventful.
yeah, super eventful.
Good or bad eventful.
so we had a double day party for K Monito for his birthday.
He's like a girl. Like, oh, we're celebrating you all weekend, all month.
Yeah, right. So what we did was we had a pug crawl. Was it we called it a pug crawl?
Yeah,
Pug crawl. Pug crawl for his birthday on
Please
Friday.
name this episode that.
Oh, it sure will.
Please.
Yes. For his birthday, and there was an event going on. And if anybody's in Playa del Carmen, you're looking for cool things to do, at Playa Soul Collective. But between Playa Soul Collective, it's like the little underscore. So it's like at Playa underscore soul underscore collective.
Got it.
And they just kind of promote different things going around. And they do this, like we talked about last episode, they do this thing where in the collective, there's different bars and restaurants, and they go to 4 of them every Friday and kind of take you around. You get a free little drink. You get to learn about the spot and everything. So
I'm shocked they're doing this like every
Every-
Friday, like consistently. You think, pub crawls, it'll be like, oh, 1 a month or 2 a month or something. I'm shocked they're doing it every Friday.
Yeah. Well, they got so many restaurants and bars in
Sure.
it. They're probably like,
We gotta
the other
go.
ones see like all the publicity the first ones are getting, and they're like, hey, we want to do that. When are we doing that? So I bet they go
Okay.
through all of them, and then maybe periodically they go back and, redo different spots and
I
everything.
gotcha.
Yeah, so that was what we did for K Monito's birthday was last Friday.
Mhm.
First of all, we got him a cake.
You spearheaded that.
It was beautiful.
Amazing. Like, chef's kiss this cake. It was so cute and made out of chicken and carrots.
Yeah.
Chicken
She's
and
like, what do you
carrots?
want? What colors do you want? And I was like, blue and yellow. I thought those would be good colors for
Yeah.
him. He's a boy. And then, he's a pug. He's 1 year old. I sent a picture of him and everything. And then she asked what you want it made out of. And you could get chicken and carrot, like beef and liver.
Ooh.
And what was the other one? Turkey and apple.
Yeah. Or like
And
sweet
then I think there was
potatoes
another, and then there was like a sweet potato and something else.
somewhere.
Maybe like pork, maybe not pork. I don't know. Anyway, but it was great. Like she brought over this little cake, and it was like, what did it have? Like a little bone on it, and a
Oh,
little
yeah.
one, and there was a little bug.
There was a little pug on top, and she fit K Monito's long ass name on the
Mhm.
top there with little letters and little. It was just adorable. It
Yeah.
was like teal and blues and yellows and so cute.
Oh yeah, it was amazing. So I would give out her Instagram, but it's pretty long. So
Okay.
just go to at Kmonito on Instagram, and there's a post there that has his cake. And you can go there if you happen to be in Mexico and you need a pug cake,
Yeah,
or
you
a
never know.
dog cake. But it was really awesome. It was like 500 pesos, I think.
She was amazing.
Different
she was so
sizes.
nice.
They have like cupcakes and everything like
Oh,
that.
yeah.
But so we were trying to figure out what to do. Like we wanted to bring it on the bar crawl, but it was so fucking hot, and we're like, it's gonna melt, and
Totally gonna
we don't
melt.
want to do it at the first one because nobody was there. So I'm glad we didn't.
Yeah.
If we would have done it the second or third stop, that would have made sense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the first stop was Escatique. That's one we've been to before. Obviously, that's like one of our go-to kind of craft
Yeah,
bars.
That's my new fave.
Yeah. But tons of people showed up.
Yes.
I mean, like our friends. Like we probably, what did we have? Like at least 20 people, right?
I think we
20,
were in the whole
25?
pub crawl. There was like a
There was,
few
like,
other
3 people other
but
than
it
us.
was like all of us. And they're
Yeah.
just like,
the
oh.
Playa Soul Collective was like, holy shit. Like, you know all these
We're
people?
like, we know people here.
Yeah. And they brought their dogs. We our friend's dog Maya and Koa and
Little Mia.
and we got like a free margarita there, and then people were ordering stuff, and that's what I wanted. You know, it's like if we're gonna bring all these people in, I don't want them to just get the free drink. So I was happy that the bars were happy, people were ordering things, and having a good time.
That's the whole point. You get a little free sample, and then you buy something there, buy a couple things.
Yeah, and it was nice because some people came for the first stop, and then they had a dinner to go to, and some other people came later, and yada yada yada.
It was great because if we had everybody the whole time, it would have been way too much.
Yeah, it would have been a cluster.
Oh my gosh.
And let's see, there was what was the next one? Trace Room Bar.
Yes.
And
I can't remember that one.
Yeah,
Trace
well,
Room
it's
Bar.
weird because it's like in English and Spanish.
Yeah.
And I thought it was, or is it Bar Trace Room? I don't know what. Regardless, it's a odd name, but super cool spot.
Yes.
Like it's right on Fifth Avenue. If you're familiar with that here in Playa del Carmen, they have like these like vintage kind of chairs,
yeah, like
and sofas,
living room lounger couches.
yeah, like antique kind of looking.
Those cute little like the velveteen chairs and love seats and things like that.
Yeah, super cool. We got these great like they gave out appetizers. They gave little bowls of popcorn, but these little like they're almost like mini baked potatoes with like meat and cheese and stuff in them.
It was so good, and that potato saved my life for the whole night.
Oh yeah, I'm glad we got that because that was the thing we said we were going to eat and we didn't eat.
I did well because then I had the potato by myself, and I was like, "Oh, this is great!" Keeping me going. And then once we, but we kept going.
Yeah,
and I forgot to eat.
And then our friends John and Julieta, they showed up, and that is the parents of Que Monito's mom.
Yes.
Penelope.
The son of Penelope.
The son of Penelope. And they also, so they have 4 pugs now. They have Penelope, which is Que Monito's mom, Petunia, which was their original pug that used to be friends with Tiger when they lived in our building.
Yes.
And then they adopted Patricia. And Havana is the new Havana. I think you say it with a B because the V is a B. Havana.
They're all so stinking cute.
Yeah, so we had a literal grumble of pugs.
Yes.
A grumble is a group of pugs,
yes.
and we had a big old grumble.
And they were grumbling.
All right, let's get ready to grumble.
Yes, oh my God. They were so cute.
But Que Monito, he's a young virile man, and lots of pug ladies around, and he's sniffing his mom's hoo-ha. We're like, get out of there, buddy.
Lots of hormones running through this one.
Might be legal in some countries, but not here.
Not here.
Stay away.
Trying to hump Havana and Patricia and like his mom, and we're just keeping him away, and he's just like, like he got the scent, and now he's just can't let go.
Yeah, stay away. And then your boss Tom, my friend, your boss, and his wife Cindy came. That was super nice.
Yes, very nice of them to.
As well as like a lot of our other friends. I'm not going to name all our friends because most people don't know all of our friends.
Hold on, I'll name them all. And Shelly and this and that. But we appreciate everyone coming.
Yeah, so that was super fun. That was when the party started getting going because like the people are starting to dance. It was getting a little bit darker out. We had a whole pack of dogs going on.
We did.
And then the next spot was Ceviche Corazon, which is obviously a ceviche place, but they have good drinks and food and everything like that. That's where people started to get some food.
Yeah.
And our neighbor showed up, and they all
best vecina ever.
Yeah, and they all sang happy birthday to him in Spanish.
Yes.
It wasn't even like happy birthday. It was
like
some other kind of birthday song.
Like a celebratory Mexican song.
Yeah.
But everybody,
but it wasn't
the
like
way people knew it.
But it wasn't like Feliz Cumpleaños a ti.
Yeah,
it wasn't that one. It was like some other one but everybody knew the words. Like,
which I feel like you don't hear that song, like Happy Birthday in Spanish. You don't hear that here. You hear like that other kind of
one that they play like at
like
restaurants.
In restaurants and stuff. And then the one
it's like
that they sang.
Mañanitas or something like that.
Yeah. And then the one they sang, I've never heard before, but it was so cute.
But Carla, Lorena, Juan, and Julieta all knew the words, so it must be some famous song that we don't know. But we were having like a pug party in the street. They were all like running around crazy. So we were the bar, like we were the party of the party.
I think our table was like 20 people or something.
Yeah,
again,
it really was.
It was a lot.
And then the the last stop was Tropical Taco.
Yes.
And we were pretty at least I was a little toasty.
You were toasty.
And in my defense, when I did my beer chug with Que Monito for his birthday, I did Peril del Mar, which is a Sea Dog. It's a 7% beer. I had to do 2 of them. before we even started. So I chugged 2 7% beers.
You did. I didn't realize those were 7%.
Yeah, well, because I did one up at the roof, and did I post the roof one or the downstairs one?
You did the roof one. We were worried that shadows or something.
Yeah.
So we did a backup just in case.
Yeah, so I did another one. So I was starting off the night with 2 7%ers.
You did.
Chugging. Mm-hmm. And then we did a pregame at CMC, and then we went to 4 bars. And so just give me a little break.
I will. Okay. Somehow I didn't have time to drink too much, so I must have been doing a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, sure. But anyway, so I was a little toasty. We met up with one of our listener friends from Georgia. His son and wife just moved to Mexico. Salud.
Salud.
So they just moved to Mexico. So we had not seen or met up with them since they got down here. So they came and met up.
We're like, this is the perfect time. Yeah. Come on the crawl.
And then you were telling me I like took a shot from a bartender or something.
I'm sitting at Tropical Taco watching you. This guy, our server, walks around with a tray, not full of shots, like a few shots, and then a couple empty ones, or one empty, like half full, and a couple empty ones. And he walks by, and you're like, "Oh, are those free shots from for the event?" And he's like, "Oh no, we made too many or something." You're like, "Well, can I have that half shot?" And he's like, "Sure." So you took some random fucking half shot of somebody's that didn't want
it was tequila.
A whole shot. Yeah.
No, it was good.
Yeah,
and then what happened? Oh, then Que Bonito ran away. We were all like in the back of this kind of bar area, and he just like books it out of the bar.
Left.
And then took a hard right, and then running down. So I run after him. He's running down the street. He ran all the way over to our listener friend's kid's house, and that is like a block over or whatever, and was sitting there because that's where all the pugs were previously.
That's right.
And he just got that hormone.
He's like, I miss where'd they go? Oh my gosh, that's so funny. You kept unhooking him at Tropical Taco, which he usually stayed, like you were taking him off the leash, which
well,
he
was
usually
getting
stays
tangled
around us. But he wanted to go back to the Poogies, so he took off. I love that he's so scared of things sometimes, and he stays around us. But then other times he's like, "I'm a big man. I'm going."
Yeah, he's like, "I know what I'm doing."
Yeah, down fifth, and it was dark. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Crazy man.
And then there was this guy, and he came up to me and his girlfriend, Mexican guy and his girlfriend, and they were, I can't remember what they said to me, but then they were like, "Oh, que bonito," like. I couldn't tell if like we knew them or not or whatever, but then he was acting like we were buddies, and I was pretty drunk. And then like he was like, "Let's take a picture together" or whatever, and like we exchanged numbers. I don't really know why. Like I said, it was all kind of a blur.
Yeah.
And then I remember his like girlfriend, or the girl that he was with, was starting to dance and like kind of grind on me, and I was like, "This is weird." and then I think in my drunken state, I was like, maybe she's like a prostitute, like this is her guy, like was it a pimp or whatever, I guess, or
handler, or whatever. Are they pimps anymore? I don't know.
Yeah, there's probably a new term for it or something.
Manager.
And then she was doing that with other people too, right?
Oh yeah, she was trying. You weren't even paying attention. She was dancing behind you. First, she started dancing in front of me and my friend Nancy, and she's dropping it. We're just like, what is happening right now? And she starts like stepping on our feet. So I kind of give her like, back up, girl. Why are you stomping on my, she has shoes on and we have sandals on. I'm like, why are you stomping on our feet? Back up. So she backs up. She's doing like the boot, getting down low and twerking and stuff. And then she's backing up to you. You're just standing there on your phone, oblivious. And she's like trying to, hump you, and that's not working. Then she goes over to our friend Carla's boyfriend, John, and starts like, "Hey, buddy." And he was like, "Nope. No, because Carla is Mexican and can be spicy or feisty." But he was like, "Nope, not tricking me." And he literally ran around the table and was like, "Nope, not trapping me, ma'am." Yeah,
so if you are a listener or a fan of Que Bonito, I apologize.
Sorry.
I was a little tipsy.
Yeah.
But if not, that was weird.
I think they were tipsy too. He seemed a little drunk. She was definitely drunk. So.
But I just hope they were. If there are people that listen to podcasts, I'm sorry.
Yes.
It was just, we weren't sure who you were right away.
Yeah.
But the one thing that I talked to with the people that organized the bar crawl is at the end they say, hey, like, we're doing this for free, basically, if you guys would like to tip us, being your guide and yada, yada, yada. But the problem is there were some people that came to the first stop and left, or they came to the last stop and didn't go to the other ones. So they're not getting the tips from the people that were there at first, and then the people at the end didn't feel like they should have to tip because they weren't on the whole crawl.
Right.
Yeah,
they didn't mention it until right before the last stop.
Which
and there was, I mean,
that's how tours usually work.
True.
You get tipped at the end.
True.
But I feel like I was talking to him. I was like, you guys need to either say like, hey, it's 50 pesos or 100 pesos or something, or put wristbands on people.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are, I mean, I guess that doesn't stop people from leaving early, but yeah.
I would say ahead of time, because anything you do around here, like the free yoga, the this, the that, they all say right in the beginning, donations are appreciated so we can keep this going, blah, blah, blah. I think they should do it right out of the gate, or charge like 50 pesos is like a couple bucks, $3. That's nothing.
Or even 100 is like $5, $6. Yeah.
100 pesos. I would have paid 100 pesos to go on that crawl, because you are also getting free stuff. They're corralling you. They did one of the better pub crawls I've been on, I felt like, because they were very they would communicate like, hey, to everyone, hey, we're leaving soon. They would make sure nobody was left behind. Everybody stayed together. So they did a great job. All the communication with all the bars, I can't even imagine.
Yeah. And that's something I wish I would have done. Like, and I've talked about that before too, doing like a bar crawl or whatever, but like they have the connection, like the people that run it used to work at these bars and stuff. Exactly. So they have all those like connections already. So I was like, hey, if you guys need any help at all, even just promoting it, with the American immigrant community, like, let me know.
Yes.
Because it will definitely help out.
Oh yeah.
But we were we usually tip like 200 pesos, like 100 each for us. But then I felt bad because nobody else was, so I gave him another 100. So I gave him like 700 pesos. But
that was the right thing to do.
For all of us, I don't want them, to be like, oh, Nate brought all these people and they didn't tip or whatever. And I know a lot of our friends did, but the ones that left early that maybe got free stuff at the beginning probably didn't. So. It was worth it. It was Kay Monito's birthday.
Oh, yeah. Of course. Yep. And like you said, a lot of our other friends, well, a few of them did tip as well. So I think they just need to mention it earlier, or, hey, we're doing this for free. Get the whole thing. And then if you leave early, we'd still appreciate it too, something like that.
Yeah.
Or just charge. Just get it out of the way. 50, 100 pesos.
It's hard because like what I said, or like when I did tours, when there's a lot of people, they kind of all assume somebody else is going to tip.
Yeah. Yes.
So like, I feel like even if they said it at the beginning,
true,
then they are about to leave or something, like, oh, somebody else is going to get them, or they got them.
Or I don't have cash, I'll get it at the next bar, and then you don't, so yeah. I think just charge 50 pesos or 100 pesos.
Yeah, I think that's a good plan.
Yes.
All right, let's get to a couple Mexico moments of the week.
Love it.
All right. Well, the first strange thing we saw was we were at the beach, and there's often people selling things on the beach. But this person was selling spoons. Spoons, and another lady selling stuffed animals, but not the thing that you think you'd be selling on the beach.
No, why do I need a spoon or a stuffed animal on the beach?
No idea. And then while we were on the pub crawl, we were at one of the bars, and I look over, and there is a man in a tiger mask giving an interview.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah,
it wasn't tiger.
No, it was not. It was odd, but I found out later he was some DJ, like Tiger Sound Machine or something like that. So I don't know if he's famous or not, but it was a little startling.
I love it a little. That's a lot of the get up.
And then you saw a guy on the bus on the way down from the airport doing what?
Shaving with me. Me and my mom are on the bus, and we just hear, we're like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Yep. Yeah, he is right there. Oh my God. Even at the end, he goes,
oh my God.
My mom was losing it. I swear if I see little beard hair somewhere, I'm going to lose my mind.
He's putting a lot of trust into the potholes in Mexico. He's going to come out with a new haircut, not even know it.
Look like you.
Yeah, right. And then you also, while you were walking Kay Monito in the morning, saw another guy doing something odd.
Oh, yeah. I just hear this like blaring music. Boonch, 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 boonch. I'm like, there's always weird things in the morning. Where is this coming from? Dude pops out of the biking trail with a stroller, with a baby in the stroller, going like, wee, little baby's partying. He's just trucking along.
Oh, shoot. And they're playing EDM.
EDM music just blaring.
Yeah, he's training for a marathon and Tomorrowland at the same time.
Yes.
The baby's first word is going to be, drop that bass.
He looked like he was enjoying it. His little hands were in the air. Oh,
That's
my
hilarious. But yeah, we randomly will see weird things and we just got to talk about it.
It's every day.
Yeah, every day.
It's every day. We see weird things every day.
Yeah. So and
drop that bass. Little baby.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Shoot. Well, so Friday we went to we did the bar crawl.
Yep.
And then
Pug crawl?
Yeah, the pug crawl. And then Saturday, we Kemonito's favorite thing is the beach. So we're like, we got to take him to the beach. And the beach has not been great here recently because we've got a big influx of sargasso, which is seaweed, and it's been pretty bad. So we're like, where can we go? And Puerto Morelos, which is 30 minutes north of us, had a really nice beach because they have like the reef that's blocking it, and then they also have a barrier, so it's very well protected from the seaweed. And we saw pictures, and it looked great. So we said, hey, anybody that wants to go, let's go. Saturday, and we didn't have a lot of people that were up for it because they were probably hungover from the night before. Yeah, from the pug crawl.
I was feeling it. I was tired.
But there was really only one, our friend Melissa, I think, was the only one that was going to go with us.
Yes.
And so we were going to take an in drive, and we were figuring out how much it cost and everything. And then I think it was like 350, 400 pesos each way.
Yeah.
And I was like, and also we want to go to the beach, bring our beach chairs and our umbrella and everything, and bring in Kemonito. So I was like, let's see how much a rental car is. So I look it up, and this is at like 10 in the morning, and we're trying to leave by 11.
Yeah.
I look it up, and it was like 419 pesos or something like that. So
I was like, do it.
I was like, yeah, let's just do it. Like, it's, cheap. Then we can bring all of our stuff with, have a place to put it and everything.
Won't have to worry about it.
So what you do with, or this rental car company I go through, on their website, you can reserve the car and then just pay when you get there. But sometimes when I've gone there, the line is kind of long.
Yeah.
And so I was like, you can also pay for it while you're doing the reservation. And I don't normally do that. I've done it a couple times, but I was having issues with the website. Like the button wasn't popping up to say like purchase or whatever. So I'm getting on my computer, and I'm getting on your computer, and I'm getting all frustrated. And then and so I spent like 20 minutes doing this. Finally, I get it paid for. And so I get it paid for, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to go grab the car, be right back. And I walk down there, and it's like 10 minutes away, and I go up to the counter, and they're like typing in the computer, like, oh, you got a reservation? Okay, and they get the number. And then he goes, yeah, so this reservation is for tomorrow. And I'm like, fuck. And so I was thinking about it, and when I was trying to pay for it, I had clicked back and then went forward again. And this has happened to me on Airbnb before. I don't think it does it anymore. But some booking sites, or maybe it was even a flight. Oh, it was your flight one time with your brother. Yes. So like if you click back, it resets the date to the next day, even though I had changed, or I'd set it for today. So I think that's what happened. I didn't even look at the dates. I just went back, edited something, then went forward, and then just booked it. So it's for the next day. And he's like, we don't have any more cars, because it was like 11:15 at the time. So most people have already rented all the cars. They didn't have anything except for like some Jeep for like $100 some, and I was paying $26.
Yeah.
So I was like, I was just so mad at myself, and I already was a little hungover and I didn't feel great. So I was like, oh, fuck. So I just went back, and then we ended up taking an in-drive up to the beach.
It was fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I had to fight them on like to get it canceled, because they couldn't cancel it. So I had to go contact customer service. They're bouncing me around from 3 different numbers. This one number told me to call this number. That number told me to call that number.
What the fuck?
It was the same it was probably just one guy with 3 phones, I swear, just trying to give me the runaround.
He's like, call back in 10 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah. So we get an in drive, and we're on our way up there, and I did finally get them to cancel it, but my payment still went through, so I had to dispute it with my credit card. Just such a fucking headache. But we get up there, and then some of our other friends, Carla and John and their friends, met us there in Puerto Morelos, and they're like, let's go eat somewhere, because we were all hungry.
Oh, yeah.
And the place we want to go to is fucking closed
Of
for the
course.
next half hour. Or I mean, they didn't open until like 1:30 or
Yeah,
something.
everybody was like, "No, we ain't waiting. It was hot. We're thirsty and hungry. Let's go. Let's just go somewhere to
Hmm.
cool off and refuel."
Yeah, and then so we go somewhere else to eat. It was great. We go to the beach. We got our chairs and our umbrella and everything, which we had to bring in the taxi, which is annoying.
Yeah.
All our friends are there, and then I don't know why we didn't realize it before. They had nothing. They didn't. I mean, clear. Of course, you probably didn't bring the chairs, but they didn't have towels, and they wanted shade and everything. They're like, "Which beach club are we going to?" And I'm like, "We're just going to the beach like normal fucking people." You know, I get
We're
it.
beach people. There's a lot of beach club people here. I mean, I get both ways. We like to save money and we have everything, so we just bring it. Which everybody did say, "You guys are so prepared for the beach." We live on the beach. Don't you live on the beach?
Yeah, we're prepared. We have chairs and a towel
And towels.
and beer.
Yeah.
we brought it with. So we're
We
like,
should have known better.
yeah, I know. I didn't think about it, but I just thought everybody was like coming with us to do what we were doing, which
Yeah.
was fine. You know, like they ended up renting some chairs and umbrellas at
Yeah.
the beach club, and we got to go sit with them. So it was very nice.
We lucked out. Our friend Melissa was like, "What about this place?" And we walked up and we're just like, is it going to be, $1,000 for a drink? Like, that's my problem. Most of those places will upcharge you because they know you're there. That place was really affordable.
Yeah, it's called Dia y Noche, and all the drinks were 100 pesos, like $5-6. The waiter had a pug, and also they let us drink our own drinks there.
Yeah.
So that was rare because usually it's like you rent a chair here, you got to buy our drinks and food.
Did they say did we ask or did they say we were allowed? I
They-
know we saw other people doing it.
Yeah,
but-
we saw other people with their coolers, and they were not being conspicuous about it. But the difference, I think, was the chair had a minimum, or no, there wasn't a minimum spend like involved
Sure.
in it. It was 500 pesos for the 4 chairs and the umbrella,
Yeah.
but nothing involved in it. So I think some people can just rent those and then just bring your own shit.
That's great.
Yeah,
I
which is
think
fine.
it's
And then
enough-
you have the convenience of having service there if you need.
Yeah, you had an umbrella, like a big palapa umbrella. Oh, there's the mosquito. Big palapa umbrella, 2 like sitting chairs, 2 loungers, a table for the other chairs, and a little table for the loungers. It was a great deal.
Yeah,
500
yeah,
pesos?
super good deal. So we get sat down. We're in the shade. Everybody's hanging. We're having a good time. Some of our Cara and Caprice, our other friends, showed up. So
Yeah.
we had a good little crew going.
We did. Lots of
And-
ladies.
And so we sit down, and you're like, I'm going to take K Monito in the water.
Yep.
And the just a little backstory: Puerto Morelos just recently allowed dogs on the beach.
Yeah.
But the caveat is they have to be leashed.
Sure.
And so you take K Monito in the water unleashed.
Yep.
And what happens?
Immediately we go, I'm going in the water, Kimonito.
He's
and
bouncing around. He's having
having a great time. I have his leash. I just,
it just wasn't on.
He's just trustworthy.
Officer, I have a seatbelt. It's just not on.
I know. I just want to, he's going to stay by me. We're going to the water. So we get in the water a little bit. We're splashing around. This guy comes over and he's like, "Senorita, no." And I'm like, "What no? What do we do now?" And he's just like, "The dogs cannot go in the ocean." I'm like, "I thought dogs were allowed on the beach." He's like, "See, the beach, la playa, not the mar." I'm like, so he can't. And then our other friend that speaks really good Spanish, I mean, she's
from like Costa Rica or something.
yeah,
right?
so she comes over and she's like, "Amigo, blah, 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 like, what's going on?" And asking him all the things. He couldn't even be where the water meets the beach, like the little shoreline or whatever, just to like splash around. He has to be on the fucking sand, nowhere near the water, because it's a national park with that barrier.
No, yeah, it's like a reef.
Are you afraid? Is he going to swim out to the barrier and eat it or something? Or is he going to poop in the giant fucking ocean and destroy everybody's good day? Like,
Yeah.
what?
That's what I was saying. Like, hey, I don't know if you know, but where do you think fish and turtles poop?
Poop.
In the ocean.
Lots
Yeah.
of poop in the ocean.
But I
I'm
get,
sure.
like, I know people are worried about poop and pee and stuff like that in the sanitary, but what do you think they're like? They could poop and pee on the ocean. I mean, on the beach.
Yeah.
They're not going to do that in the ocean typically.
Exactly.
So yeah, it was strange, but
Very
you
strange.
probably got a little more attention because you didn't have him on the leash.
I know. Well, I walked him back up the beach, like to kind of look at the water, and I'd look around and I wouldn't see that same guy. And I'm like, "Go ahead, touch the
Yeah,
water.
get
Okay,
in
come
there,
on
get
back,
in
come
there.
on back."
Let's run.
Because he was hot, but he had fun. He would just look at me like, "Why can't we go in the water?"
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
Very confused.
Yeah. So, it was It was a day.
Yeah.
That was a little frustrating day, but I'm glad we got to the beach.
Yeah.
He got to get in the water a little bit.
It was still a great day. There were just things that were trying to stop us from having a good day.
Yeah. And then Sunday, we just went and got some brisket sandwiches, had a drink, went up to the roof, did Quemonito's cake on the roof, and it was a good little Sunday.
It was good. We relaxed a lot and then went out for a little bit.
Yeah, there was too much going on with the crawl with the cake, so I
You
wish we could have had all the dogs right, but we left it for our neighbor dogs.
Yeah,
the
Canella
extra.
got some. I did a little paper plate and wrote like, to Canella, love Quemonito XOXO, and put like little pieces on there, and we did the same thing for Brandy too.
Yeah, it was nice.
So cute.
Very nice. All right, well, what do you want to do? Do you want to cover your mom being in town so far, or do you want to do your horror story? We can save either for next week.
I mean, what do you think?
Whatever you'd rather talk about.
Oh, I mean, should we talk about my mom's stuff?
Sure.
Or should we do the Airbnb horror story?
Yeah, let's do the Airbnb horror story. I mean, we're gonna have a lot of stuff to talk about with your mom,
Sure.
but yeah, let's do the horror story first.
Okay.
All right, give me 1 second.
Broken glasses, poop in the bed, missing doorknob. You know it's time for Airbnb horror stories.
Always a great laugh. You gotta bump up that laugh. So this one I'm calling "Help Me, Help You, Por Favor." Oh, sorry. I gotta say. For the Airbnb links, and are they both in the?
Yeah, I'm gonna remember. greenacorngetaway.com. That is your Airbnb in Blue Ridge, Georgia.
Yes.
Very nice Airbnb. It's a pet friendly, has a hot tub.
Oh yeah.
Very secluded, I believe.
Yeah, 2 big king bedrooms. I want to live there.
Yeah, it's very nice. And then also the Airbnbs in Tulum are the Linktree/Riviera Retreats, and both of them are in the description of these episodes. So if you're looking to go to Tulum or North Georgia, we got your links.
Perfect.
Just check them out.
Thank you so
Check
much,
them out.
sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so again, help me, help you, por favor. That's what this one is. So we have these guests, 2 girls, booked last minute. Like,
One
hey,
cup.
2 girls, 1 Airbnb. They're like, hey, we want to book this place. It was pretty late on I don't know what day, but then they booked for the next day. Can we check in early? Blah, 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 blah. Our team moved heaven and earth to get them in 2-3 o'clock. It's a little bit slower now, so we had some time for that. We're like, yeah, sure, we can accommodate an early check-in. They're like, great, we're landing at 3 or 2 or 3, and then, we'll be there, landing in Tulum. So pretty quick, 45 minutes away. They did not arrive at the property until 8:30 at night.
Whoa.
How do you land at 2-3 o'clock?
In Cancun?
In Tulum.
Oh, this is all in Tulum?
All in Tulum.
Ah.
And the airport's only 45 minutes away. We're like, these girls some people don't just come check in.
And it's a small airport. It's easy to get through.
It's a small airport. So I'm like, what the heck's going on? Maybe they just got a drink. I'm not too worried about it. Maybe they stopped, had some tacos, something or whatever.
Right.
So then it never fails. Every night, usually I work 8:30 a.m. to 8:30 p.m. 6 days a week. Your girl's working. We're sitting here getting ready to, wind down, smoke our little joints, whatever. And then boom, my phone starts lighting up.
Boom.
Bing, 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 bing. These girls are lost. They're like, hey, we're lost. We're at the property, but we don't know which door. And she's sending me pictures. I'm like, that ain't our property. I have no clue where you are. Can you... So we're on the Airbnb platform. I move her to WhatsApp. She's like, here's my number so we can communicate. I can get her live GPS pin, see where she is. They're close to the property, but not there. It's 5 more minutes, maybe 10 walking. So I'm like, get back in the car, tell them to bring you here. She goes, our Uber left. He dropped us off here in the middle of the night, in the dark. It's a safe area, but still, they don't know where they're going.
They got an Uber? Or
probably an in-drive or a
Okay,
taxi. She just said Uber.
Okay, yeah.
Everyone always calls it Uber, and I'm just like, whatever.
Yeah, it's like saying Kleenex instead of tissue.
Exactly. So she's like, what? Where are we? We don't, we don't know where we are. Where's the door? So she sends me her live location. I'm like, oh, you're pretty close. Here's the GPS to the home again that we've already provided you. I don't know how people can't use GPS lately. It's weird.
Lately, ever.
Yeah.
I don't understand how this is. I've never had a problem with the GPS. If you get the pin and you guys are sending them to it, how can you not see that you're not at the pin?
And it updates. Boop, 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 boop. And I know you're in the jungles of Tulum, so service might be spotty. She seemed to have excellent service.
Yeah.
The one
She's calling you.
caveat I will say is you need to use Google Maps in Tulum, not Apple Maps, not Waze, not any of these other freaking apps. Google. Google's the only one that's been there taking
Well, the link you send is from Google Maps.
Google. And it literally says, please only use Google Maps. Blah, 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 blah. You know, here's the link.
Good
Da, da, da.
Lord.
She's like, I am using Google Maps. It's telling me, I'm watching her. I'm like, you know, here I sent her a route. Here's where you need to go. Here's where you are. Shared it. Just follow this and you'll get there. She's like, I'm watching her little pin go. Our house is here. She's here. And they're going, boop, boop.
Oh, no.
boop,
Going
boop.
further away.
I'm like, you're going the opposite direction. You need it. She's like, this is the way the GPS is telling me. I'm like, impossible.
Yeah.
Impossible. You go back the other way. I'm telling you, go the other way. What are you doing? You need to use Google Maps. I am using Google Maps. It's telling us to go that way. Well, I'm like, just look at the map. You could see, I have it zoomed in, a little trail, everything. Just go that way.
I bet you she is using it on driving mode instead of walking mode.
Maybe that could be it.
You know, because I've had that before one time, and I was like, why is it telling me to go this way? And it's like, oh, because this is a one way. I'm not saying this is that situation, but like, oh, it's one way, and it's telling you to go that way. But like, if you're walking, you can just walk that way.
Yeah.
You know?
So strange.
Yeah.
So I'm like, you're going the wrong way. Turn around, go back the other way. So then we're kind of going back and forth, sending screenshots. I'm sending her all the detailed directions again. This is what you're looking for. This one's easy. You go down one main road. You'll look for this hotel that has a big sign. You make a right, and then you make another right, and there's our freaking property. They were like I said, going the opposite way. So I'm like, what the heck are these ladies doing? Finally, she starts calling me, and I'm like, why are you calling me?
Is
It's
she
9
American
o'clock.
or where's she from?
No, maybe.
Does she
I don't
speak
know.
English?
Yeah, she
Okay.
spoke English. She did sound like Valley Girl, but she didn't. I don't know. I
Yeah.
don't know where she's from. She's from
Okay.
somewhere else.
I was just curious if she did call, you could answer and communicate with her. Yeah.
We talked to her. Actually, my boss at the time, he answered the phone because we have I made a WhatsApp group with him too. So she's just going, please, I'm so sorry. I'm really sorry. We didn't read the directions. I'm really lost. We're out here in the dark. Our Uber left. We don't know what to do. Can you please come pick us up? If you could just come pick us up, that would be great. Number one, who's to say we're even in town?
Yeah, like a lot of people don't even live in the same city as their rental.
I know we say like local concierges, but I'm in Playa and he has a life. He could be doing, 20 other
Or
things.
asleep.
Or asleep. Yeah. So, she's like, please, please, please. Like, I'm so sorry. Like, what can we do? I don't know how to call another taxi. My boss goes, I'm a sucker for, a lady in need. So I'm going out in the dark, 9 o'clock at night in his new car, leaves his wife, leaves his pup, goes out there, picks them up, takes them to the property, helps them in with their suitcase. Cause she also thought there was an elevator to help them get their stuff up the stairs. There's not an elevator. These are homes. These are just normal $500,000 homes. No elevator.
As if there wasn't 50 pictures of it
I
online.
know, exactly. Like, did you just you're like, this one, boom,
Yeah,
and just
but-
blindly doing it. So he takes them there, checks them in, and then calls me. What do you think he found out? That why these girls were lost?
They were using Apple Maps.
Bingo.
Really?
You winner, chicken dinner.
No.
Apple Maps the whole time. And
How?
he goes, let me see your GPS. And she's like this. He goes, dude, this is Apple Maps. It's not Google. She had Google Maps on there. She's using Apple Maps because I guess the iPhone takes it right to Apple Maps.
But you
or
think
whatever your
when it's a
default.
Google Map pin,
Yep.
because you didn't give her the address of the place,
Nope.
you gave her a pin.
Yep.
So like, why fucking Apple?
It was like the purple, whatever. He's like, as soon as she I could see her screen, he's like, that's not Google Maps.
No, yeah, oh yeah, I remember you showed me that screenshot.
Yeah, we're
it did
like,
say
what is
Google
that?
Maps at the or help improve Google Maps or
It
whatever.
did say that, but it was, I guess, the Apple
Why
Maps.
would it say that?
Which
though?
was
That's
really weird.
Yeah.
I don't know. So they were very appreciative. He got him checked in, and then they admitted to him like, oh, we didn't read any of the instructions, and nothing makes him more mad than
Oh
people
my
not
God.
reading the instructions.
He's like, well, you can go ahead and walk from here.
Yeah, he was like, get out, bitch. The best part of the story is, though, the most satisfying to him and to make it all worth it is he was like, they were landed earlier and they just got here now. What have you been doing? He's like, they told me what happened. Something else happened to these girls. These girls exit the airport without any luggage. They didn't go, they got off the plane and just walked out of the fucking airport. They didn't go to baggage claim. They didn't even like what? I don't even know how to explain it. He goes, they got out of the airport and were like, holy shit, where are our bags? What do you mean, where are your bags? So then they're explaining to him, and Tom has to put on a good face and is like chuckling and giggling. They're like, oh yeah, so we left security. We had to go back and go, hey, we forgot our bags. Can we go in? And they're like, no, you can't come back in this way. You're going to have to go through security again. So it took forever for them to actually get someone, explain, had to be escorted, checked, everything, escorted back into the airport, back to baggage claim, get their bags. And I guess it took hours for them to do this.
Oh, I bet.
Had
because
to check the bags again, make sure they're not fucking weirdo terrorists or something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to go through security, you usually have to show your boarding pass, which you don't have. I mean, you could, I guess, prove that you just got in.
Yeah.
But oh my God.
I wonder if that's ever happened before.
I would think that happens all the time, actually. I mean, not like all the time, but like they can't have been the first one, because some people come with like a bunch of, I could see that like a big group of people coming with bags, and you get like a family, there's like 10 suitcases. Kevin. Oh, and you forgot one. Yeah. Kevin, where the fuck's your fucking
Where's
suitcase?
Kevin? Where's your bag?
Yeah. So I could see that happening before, but I don't know what the process would be for that. I mean, I mean, it's, Tulum, so whatever, but you think it wouldn't be that difficult, because you could be like, here's my boarding pass, here's my ID, let's go to get, come with me, or you take me, and then I'll show you this is my stuff, you know. But I guess, because on your bag it has the thing with your name on it. So you think that would be easier?
I have no idea, but let me tell you.
You think they were like rich bitches?
They seem like it.
Okay, I was gonna say, because I could see what I'm picturing is like Paris Hilton walking out with her little like pink bag and her foo-foo dog or whatever. Yeah. I mean, like, oh my God, where's my bag? Like, because most people are like, I feel like I'm missing something when your phone is missing. Yeah. I mean, if you don't have your luggage, you think you'd be like, okay, like I gotta load my luggage or whatever. Yeah,
From
so
their
weird.
Airbnb picture, they're a different ethnicity. They weren't white, but the messages that they were leaving, like, oh my gosh, we're so scared, please come help us, blah 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 blah, they sounded like little Valley Girl-esque. So he was like, these girls just don't have the experience to be traveling like this, so they just they must have been traveling with their husbands or boyfriends before that handled all that. But I said, did they have a bunch of luggage where you would forget your big, like, oh, I got a backpack and this and that, and I totally forgot about my big suitcase? No, they each had a purse. One had like another little bag, and then their 2 suitcases.
Well, I had my Starbucks in my hand, and I just didn't know.
You both just walk out like, oh, it'll be delivered to my Airbnb, or like, what do you think?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. So that made him really laugh, and he's like, they're just.
That's why Playa and Tulum have kind of got a little not overrun, but like it used to be hard to like everybody went to Cancun because it was easy. You get off get out of the airplane, get out of the airport, and then you just go straight to the hotel zone. Yeah. Back in the day, it used to be nobody went to Playa because it's like you got to figure out how to get an hour south, and then really not a lot of people went to Tulum because you had to go 2 hours south. Yeah. So now that it's easier for these fucking idiots that don't travel a lot, they don't know how to like deal with it. Like, because honestly, what if you guys were asleep or in another city? They would have had to, heaven forbid, figure it out themselves.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. So, crazy. But for the rest of the time, not a peep out of these girls. And the nicest message once they left, once they checked out, thank you so much again for all your hospitality. You saved our life. We had a great time. Blah, blah, blah. We'll be back. We're like, oh God, please don't come back. Yeah. But at least they know the way now. Oh my gosh.
Oh my God. That's great. Yeah,
poor ladies.
Good story. Yeah. Help me help you, por favor.
Right.
For sure. All right. Well, before we get out of here, we just want to say happy 70th birthday to Cindy.
To my mommy. Happy birthday, Mom. Happy 70th birthday. And thank you to all my friends that are like, she does not look 70. She's like,
she looks great.
She's on cloud 9. She's so happy.
Yeah. So we got we already have some stories. We have stories already. This is her first time to Mexico. First time visiting us in Mexico.
Yes.
So some stuff has happened already at the airport that we did not see coming.
Yeah.
So we will tell you about that next week. And then we're going to, what else are we doing?
We
going
went to Cozumel yesterday. We're going to Ushkaret tomorrow for her like actual birthday.
Yeah, our actual birthday. We got brunches and
brunches.
pool parties and everything. So
Yeah.
we're showing her a good time.
Yes.
So we will have tons of stories next week, I'm
Tons of
sure.
mommy stories.
All right.
For
Well,
sure.
if you want to support the podcast, buymeacoffee.com/Hansons on hiatus. You can buy some virtual beers, hansonsonhiatus.com. If you're enjoying the stories and information and good times, you can go there and become a monthly fucky supporter. You can be a little fucky for $1 a month. You can be a medium fucky for $5 a month, or you can be a big old fucky for $10 a month. Also, if you guys have any questions about moving to Mexico, living in Mexico, vacationing in Mexico, leave it in the comments or shoot us a message on @HansonsOnHiatus on Instagram, and we'd be happy to answer those questions on the show.
We would be.
All right.
Very happy.
As usual, like, follow, share, subscribe, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, iTunes, YouTube Music @Hansons on Hiatus. Hope you guys have a great weekend. Happy Friday, fuckers.
Happy Friday, fuckies.
That's it. Thanks for listening. Goodbye for now. Bye.